Our report suggests, as well as, of course, company reports suggest, that companies that cater to the top end of the pyramid are growing much faster than companies that are catering to mass market or broader markets in India. What's the reason? Where is affluent India today? What is their patterns? What are their aspirations? And how does that convert to business sense? Well, who better than both of you to give me that answer? I'm going to start with, a broad-based question to both of you and then get into the semantics of it. First things first is, Santosh and Jyoti, you've seen the definition of luxury evolving in the Indian market. Are there any noticeable shifts in the way affluence is perceived by the Indian consumer today when compared to, let's say, a decade ago? Go for it.
Okay, thanks Sonali for having me here. So if you see the classical definition, and Coco Chanel said luxury starts where necessity ends. And that's also the economic definition is, of course, if the demand for luxury goods should be much more than the economic growth, because people spend on irrational consumption. And that's something that we saw in the last 3 years, even in India, that there was a bit more, the luxury segment grew a bit more than the total automotive market. It continues to do so. That also shows the aspirations of 1 billion people in India. They want to upgrade to things which is not a necessity, because there are a lot of good cars which can take you from point A to point B, but do you want to now have an irrational purchase? What has changed in India, what we see is a high level of individualization, personalization. In our world, we have something called the manufacturer. People are ready to wait. They want to customize, personalize, and pay a significant premium for that personalization. So that's something which we have not seen, say, even 3 to 4 years back. And that also means the demands are much more, I would say, not only on the cars, but also on all the equipment features. So I think it's much more demanding in terms of what they expect from the brands.
And this phenomenon is as recent as 3 or 4 years.
Exactly.
I see.